my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. In today's video, I'm going to be filming a requested video, and that is my updated luxury wish list. Of course, I am content and happy with my luxury collection right now, but you guys wanted to know my updated luxury wish list. If I had an endless budget where I could just purchase whatever I wanted, these are the 10 items that I would most likely add to my collection. Now, I do have to caveat this by saying this is now the second time I'm filming this video. I am not the most technical person when it comes to like camera equipment, but I have a regular Canon camera, and for whatever reason there was a buzzing sound throughout the whole entire video, so I had to get rid of that footage, and now I am recharging the battery, trying to figure that out. And so right now I am filming on my phone, so if you notice a little bit of a difference in the quality, I do apologize, but I definitely wanted to get this video up for you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to share 10 luxury items that are on my wish list. Some of these items are new, and some of these items you have definitely heard before, and they will probably always be on my wish list. So without further ado, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button, and let's get right into my luxury wish list. Okay, let's start with number 1 on the list, and this is an item that has made an appearance on a prior wish list, and it is a pink Chanel bag, particularly in the iridescent pink from a year or two ago. And I would love this bag in either a small classic flap or a medium classic flap. Now, you guys will remember that for my 41st birthday this year, I treated myself to that beauty right here. The Chanel boy in that pink color. I remember I went to the boutique and it was just sitting there in the middle, and it just like stood out. It was so beautiful. And I don't regret getting that at all, because I definitely feel as though the boy bag is a little more casual than the classic flap. I can wear that with casual clothes, I can wear that with spring dresses, and the color is just so stunning. Plus, it is a little more affordable, and I say affordable because it's all relative. Of course, it's extremely expensive, but the classic flap has now doubled in price compared to what I paid for my classic flap like 10 years ago. So anyway, that pink Chanel bag is so absolutely beautiful, and I swear it is calling my name and it is taunting me, because I found one on Fashion File that I love, but I just cannot pull the trigger because I cannot seem to pay that price tag. But it is so beautiful. You guys will see the picture on the screen. It is just so lovely. So maybe one day I will save enough money to purchase that handbag, but for now I am just going to have it on my wish list. Okay, the second item is another item that has made an appearance on my wish list before, and you guys are going to be so tired of hearing about it, but I'm so sorry. I'm just in love with this. It is the Chanel mini square caviar leather edged stitching gold hardware. I have to say, you guys are so sweet, because so many of you will message me saying, oh my gosh, is this the bag? Is this the bag? And it's always like close, but it's not the exact bag. The one that I want has edged stitching, and it's from around, I would say, prior to 2010, maybe even prior to 2008. I'm not like a Chanel aficionado, so I'm not entirely sure the year, but I have always mentioned in prior videos that Lux Mommy or Amanda owns it, and it is just so beautiful. But the problem with that bag is it is going to be really difficult finding it in excellent condition, and then if I do find it, I'm going to pay an arm and a leg. I want to say if I wanted to get it in excellent condition and I found it, it would be anywhere between $5,000 and $6,000, which I think is so much money to pay for any bag really, but especially for a mini square, when I know that in the past I could have gotten it for like less than $3,000. So it's one of those bags that A, it's going to be hard to find, and then B, if I do find it, it's going to be pricey. So it might be just very similar to the pink Chanel classic, where it always stays on my wish list. Okay, the third bag that is on my wish list, and I think this has been on a prior wish list as well. I have tried it on a couple of times, and it is the Chanel 19 bag. You guys know that I have a little more of a casual lifestyle as I'm working from home. I do still go into the office, but it's not as frequent as it used to be. So I think the Chanel 19 would really suit my style. It has a back pocket for my phone. It has a strap top handle. You can wear it crossbody. And I tell you, if you have never gone into a boutique and felt that leather, I would highly recommend doing so. It is the softest, smoothest leather, so I would love to add a Chanel 19 to my collection. I'm just not sure what color. I don't know if I want to go like basic black, but then again, I do have a ton of black handbags, or if I want to do like more of like a beige color. I did see the Chanel 19 in the beautiful pink color from the 22P. I'm telling you, that color, I was just like in love with that color. I could not resist. But I kind of opted more for the boy bag because there was something about the boy bag in that pink color that just like really stood out to me, and I thought it was so beautiful. So the Chanel 19 is definitely on my wish list one day, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but maybe someday. Okay, the next bag that's on my wish list is the bag that I've tried on in some of my recent shopping vlogs. If you guys have not checked out my shopping vlogs, make sure to do so. I do a lot of spend the day with me videos where I take you shopping with me, and usually not a lot changes from the agenda. I always like go to Starbucks, take you shopping, and at the end of the day, a lot of times I'll share with you what I picked up. But I really am into the Chloe Woody tote. I'm just not sure if I want the larger style or if I want more of the crossbody style. I have tried on both. I think the big one is a little large, and I am kind of drawn a little more towards the crossbody. Now, you might recall last summer I was a little torn between the Woody tote or the Woody raffia tote, and I opted for the raffia tote because it was a little more affordable, and I felt the raffia style suited my summer style a little more because I liked that raffia look. But the Chloe Woody tote, it's still around, and it just kind of piques my interest. So I'm really interested in the crossbody bag, so maybe that will eventually be added to my collection, but I'm just not sure if I want like the black or if I want more of the tan. I should probably branch out and get the tan, but you guys, I'm always gravitating towards black bags. That's just my favorite. So that is number 4 on the list. Okay, let's go to number 5. This is an upcoming collection, and when I tell you I have received an overwhelming majority of messages about this collection, it is crazy. And it is the new Louis Vuitton spring collection. If you guys know me or are familiar with my channel, you know that I love anything pastel or watercolor. I mean, you can see behind me the Gal collection, summer 2020 from Louis Vuitton was one of my favorites, and then you also see like the watercolor collection over there. I'm a huge fan of like pastel colors, and this new collection, oh my gosh, so many beautiful things. They have a cosmetic pouch, they have a zippy coin purse, they have a never full. There was even the most beautiful like travel like duffel bag that was so stunning. So I may or may not have placed an order for one little item from that collection because you guys know I couldn't see a collection like that and not pick something up. So you guys will have to wait and see. As soon as it comes in, I will do my typical unboxing. So I'd love to know your guesses on what you think I picked up. But that is so pretty, and I would love to have something from my collection. I don't have it yet, which is why it is on my wish list, because it is something I am very hopeful to add. Okay, I have 5 more pieces to share with you today. The next item is another Chanel bag, and it is a Chanel classic, but it is a vintage classic. So we all know that the Chanel classic flap, the one I have back there, we love the puffy quilting. It just looks so beautiful, but I would absolutely love to own a vintage piece that has a little more of the flat quilting. There's something about that that I just think looks so beautiful, but those bags too can be a little expensive. I want to say they're in like the $5,000 to $6,000 range. I haven't pulled the trigger on it quite yet because there are a couple other pieces on my wish list that are kind of above that, and I do already own a black classic flap in the lambskin with silver hardware. This one I would want black with gold hardware, and I have to tell you, I think I've mentioned this before, but if you guys are into classic like Chanel, check out the Guru Edit or Elma on Instagram. She knows Chanel like the back of her hand, and she has had a couple of pieces lately that I've been so tempted by, and I think I actually mentioned this in another wish list video, but she really comes up with some good pieces. So if you guys are into vintage Chanel, definitely check her out on Instagram. I will link her Instagram handle down below, but I have been tempted so many times, but like I said, I haven't pulled the trigger because there are a couple other pieces that I would like to add. So I'm torn as to whether or not I would want a medium classic flap, or if I would want a square, because the mini squares are beautiful as well. So maybe someday I will add a vintage Chanel to my collection. Okay, now number 7. This is a piece that it's a small leather good, and I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, Amber, you do not need any more small leather goods. And yes, I'm well aware. I would say I'm a little bit of a small leather good addict, maybe, especially when there are small leather goods in beautiful colors. I cannot resist like beautiful, bright colors and small leather goods. I just like opening my purse and seeing that pretty pop of color. But I would love to have the Chanel like flap card holder in a beautiful pink. Now, I did see one in that beautiful pink back there on Fashion File, and are you ready for this? That baby was like $1,000, and I'm sorry, I am into pink, I'm into small leather goods, but I'm not going to pay $1,000 for that when I know that I could get it from the boutique for half that price. So I reached out to my sales associate. I kind of told her what I was interested in, so she does have me on a list in case anything comes in the pretty pink. But in the meantime, I was able to add this beauty right there to my collection. It is a long flap wallet. If you didn't check out my vlog video where I picked that up, make sure to do so. There's something about the Chanel 22P pink. It is the perfect pink, and I knew after I got my boy bag I wanted to add one more piece to my collection, and I was so lucky when I reached out to her and she was able to find one for me, because she even told me, she's like, I'm surprised the other boutique even gave it to me. Either way, I'm so happy because I'm very excited about it. So I would love to add Chanel pink flap card case to my collection. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I used to own one in black patent leather, but I actually sold it because I found myself not reaching for it, and back then I got it for like $300. So I definitely wish I would have added another one to my collection, but you guys, they are so hard to find. Like, I rarely, if I go into a Chanel boutique, I rarely see them. They're really hard to find, but hopefully I can add a pink one someday. Okay, number 8 on the list. I don't know if I have mentioned this to you. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. But I would love to own a piece of Louis Vuitton luggage, like a nice little duffel bag. So, but I'm just torn on what kind. I don't know if I want the regular monogram. I don't know if I want something from the men's collection. As you guys know, I did pick up the outdoor messenger bag in the monogram Eclipse in the men's collection. So I'm kind of torn on which one I want to get. But usually when I travel, I have my cow pack rolling luggage, and then I'll use my Louis Vuitton Neverfull as my carry-on bag. But I don't have any type of luggage for just like a 2-night event if I'm going to go camping or something like that. I just want to invest in a bag for an overnight trip where I'm not flying, because if I'm not flying, I don't necessarily like to use like my hard luggage. I would definitely like to have like a duffel bag. And oh my gosh, you guys, for the new Louis Vuitton spring collection, they had the most beautiful like keep all that was so pretty. But I started thinking, I was like, as beautiful as that is, I kind of like to match when I'm traveling. So that's why I'd go for either the monogram or something from the men's collection. But I definitely would like to add a Louis Vuitton piece for travel if I go like on weekend trips. Okay, number 9 on the list. This is actually an accessory. So I have an accessory to share, and then the final item is a handbag, and that will complete my list for now. This item is an item that every time I see it, I love it, but I cannot justify paying this price. And they are a pair of Louis Vuitton Aviator sunglasses. And I have sunglasses that look similar, but these particular sunglasses have like the LV logos, and I will insert a little clip of me trying them on. I've tried them on multiple times, and every time I go into the Louis Vuitton store, I see them and they're like, once again, taunting me. I don't know what it is with these bags, these accessories, they're taunting me when I go in the store. And I tried it on, and I asked what the price was, and the price, are you ready, for these sunglasses were $800, you guys. Okay. I have mentioned before that my thing, I like spending money on handbags. That's just what I like, spending my money on handbags, small leather goods. But $800, the idea of spending $800 on a pair of sunglasses and then having them break, that's going to give me a heart attack, let me tell you. So I just can't bring myself to spend the money, which is understandable. $800 for a pair of sunglasses, to each their own, but that's a lot. But if I had an unlimited budget, I would certainly love to add those sunglasses to my collection because I think they're so cute and unique, and I love the LV logos all throughout. very, very chic. Okay, I have one more item to add to the list, and this is an item that you have heard about before, and I'm going to mention it again. And it is the coveted YSL college bag. Okay, so let's go back on my channel. You guys might recall I unboxed the large college bag on my channel, and then I ended up returning that bag for the envelope bag, which I love. The envelope bag right there, it is one of my favorites. That is a little more of a dressy bag, and the college bag is a little more casual. Now that I have a little more of a casual lifestyle, I would love to invest in the college bag. However, I think I would want more of the crossbody, so the medium size. The thing that has kind of kept me from getting the college bag is it's very similar to the Pochette Métis, which I already owned. It's one of my favorite bags, very functional. And then it also looks very similar to my YSL camera bag. So I'm like, if I get the college bag, am I just kind of getting a bag similar to what I already have? Am I going to wear it? But for whatever reason, no matter how many times I try to kind of convince myself not to get it, it's a bag that always kind of pops up on my radar, and I always see it and I'm like, oh, one day I'm going to get that bag, but I always kind of talk myself out of it. But I think it'd be really functional because it has a top handle, it has a back pocket for my phone, you can wear it crossbody, and you guys know I'm all about the pockets. I love the pockets for my phone. I just love that. That's one of the reasons I did pick up the Outdoor Messenger bag by Louis Vuitton, because it does have the front pocket where I can keep my phone, and I just love that. I'm all about convenience, and I think the college bag will be very convenient. So maybe someday you will see me pick up that bag, but for now I am just going to dream about it. So there you have it, you guys. Those are the 10 items that are currently on my wish list. As you can see, there are some items that are repeaters. There are probably things that'll never quite go off of my wish list because some of them I'm probably never going to get because the pink bag is so expensive, and the Chanel mini square with the edge stitching is going to be impossible to find. So let me tell you, if you find that bag, let me know. You know where to find me. Message me on Instagram, leave a comment here. You guys know I would love to own that bag. That would actually probably be one of my dream bags because I have yearned for it and lusted after it for so long. So anyway, I would love to know your thoughts. What is your bag that is currently on your wish list? Is there a bag that you've just been dreaming of? I would love to hear about it. We are all handbag addicts on this channel, and it is so fun to just talk about luxury items and kind of dream for a second. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button, and I would love to have you follow me on Instagram as well. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and I will see you in my next video.
Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna